Hi everyone, I'm back in my hometown of Southport. Today we're walking down the promenade, and the main part of this video really is just to check out this new equipment that I've got, which is the GoPro Hero 12, which I'm using now. I just wanted to try it really in low light, and also this Go Wireless Me microphone. Now it's January the 6th, it's about 6.5 degrees outside, so it's not warm. I just hope the rain stays off, because it's done nothing but rain since January the 1st, and hopefully now it'll just stay off for a couple of hours while we go on this walk down the promenade. So if you want to come and join me, then you're quite welcome to do so. So the sun is just beginning to come out over there. A little bit of blue sky now. As I say, it's done nothing but rain all day. I didn't think I was going to get out. I sat in the car park for an hour before I even got out the car. Just can't wait for summer. View of King's Gardens there. We'll probably walk back that way. That's if it's not started raining. Now this wasteland that I'm on now once stood an iconic building in Southport, which was the Kingsway nightclub, and it was a place that I always went to in my youth. I used to go here every Thursday, Friday and Saturday night, but on September the 6th, 2010, unfortunately the Kingsway caught fire. It was 50 firemen here, 80-foot flames, 7 fire engines and 2 aerial platforms attended the fire, and now you can see it's just a wasteland and a bit of a car park. But it's a shame, because it was a fantastic nightclub. Also reputedly had a ghost as well. And if you're into ghosts and all that sort of stuff, please check out my other channel at UK _paranormal search, where I go to all these so-called haunted places and decide for myself if these places are haunted. So please go and check that out as well. So over there stands the Royal Clifton Hotel. Originally built in 1853 to 1854, it was the Royal Hotel before it was extended to the Clifton Hotel. It was extended in 1980. So that is the Royal Clifton Hotel. It used to be a really prestigious hotel. That now I'm not sure if it's as grand as it used to be. I think it's now owned by the Britannia Group Hotels, so if you want to see if it's prestigious as it used to be, just check out the reviews on TripAdvisor. On this wall is the artwork of Paul Curtis. It was a tribute to Red Rum, the most successful Grand National horse. The mural is 50 metres tall and it's also 20 metres wide. Red Rum, an iconic part of Southport also. He actually used to train on the beach at Southport. Ginger became his trainer, and I remember when I was a child I actually came home and saw his homecoming after he'd won the National. It was absolutely packed. He used to actually be in Birkdale the stables, and it was a fantastic sight to see. As I say, he won it in 73, 74, 1977. I think he came runner-up as well in 1975. I can't remember the other date. Yeah, just going back to the Red Rum story, it was 1976. In 1975 he became runner-up. Bless you. Just about halfway now down the promenade, just going up to Funland and the amusement arcade. Just see the Marine Way Bridge there. We'll walk along that later if the rain stays off. The old Palm Court nightclub, Southport. I've been there a few times, and for those who remember the Hitman and Her, Pete Waterman went there with Michaela Strachan. Also, you got the old seawater bath next door, which is now a gym. I actually fell in there when I was a child. It's put me off water ever since. There's the Marine Way Bridge, so we'll go across that later on. And that's the old Victoria pub. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to close down and it's going to open again in summer, because this place used to be absolutely rammed in summer, this place. But I think it's closed down before and opened up again, so I'm not really sure at the moment what's happening to it. Across the way there's the old Southport Theatre, which is now getting demolished. Not sure what's happening to that building when it gets demolished. But that's another part of Southport that is eventually going to be pulled down, I think.
I'll try anything when it's starting.
But we've got to be grateful the rain has stayed off up to now. So hopefully we'll get this walk done without getting wet. see the first appearance there of the man-made marine lake. We'll walk past that way, we'll come back that way later. We're just going up now to the old part of the old Promenade Hospital. I think there's a date on this wall. Just go over and have a look. It says convalescent hospital 1806. That was also reputedly to have a ghost as well in the old Promenade Hospital. And a couple of people who've bought flats, because it's now flats, I think it's called Marine Gate, they reckon they've had a couple of experiences in there. How true that is, I honestly don't know, but probably you're telling the wrong person, because I'm quite sceptical where things. Beautiful building, isn't it? I was saying now they're all luxurious flats, but at least it didn't get pulled down, I suppose. I think it became an NHS hospital in 1948 and it closed its doors in 1900. Sorry, it closed its doors in 1990 as a hospital. And as I say, it was made into these lovely flats. Doesn't the sun make a difference? Look at that now. And do you know what? Off that water, there's quite a bit of warmth. Can't believe how different it is when the sun comes out. As I say, off that water now, there's quite a bit of warmth. I just can't wait for spring now. Really can't wait for spring. Hate this time of year, it just seems to drag on forever and ever. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go down to the Marine Lake, have a walk back that way, over the Marine Way Bridge, maybe pick a coffee up somewhere along the way. The old paddle steamer boat that used to do trips on the Marine Lake, not sure if it's going to be used again. It looks like it's gone to rack and ruin, but we'll wait and see on that one. Also, come up now to the Lakeside Inn, the real tiny pub. It says it's the smallest pub in Britain, but I'm not sure if it is now, to be honest, but I might be wrong. It does have this little seating area outside as well. We're just walking towards the lake now. I think this is where the sailing club is. I think this is where, if you got a boat, you come and sail your boat from here. That water, the colour of the water has changed so much just because the sun's out. These are all the swans. Probably just going to get bitten now, to be honest, but there you go. There's nothing for you, mate. Sorry. Hello. Hello, pal. Here's one on full thrust. Plus think I've got some food. He's even left a weight behind him. He's going that fast. Sorry, pal. I'll bring you something next time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when these were built, apparently, these were going to be all prestigious shops. And as you can see, the gym there, but most of these things are empty. If you haven't seen my other video, Southport's Lost Shops, there's a video of that on the channel as well if you want to go and check that out. We have a bit of a competition where we guess how many empty shops there are in on Blood Street. Here, all these shops are here. This used to be, if you remember, Happyland Fairground. Now the sea, I remember, used to come up to here. Before we had the new sea wall built, the sea used to go halfway down this road when I remember it. Now it's just like a bit of a shopping expedition there, but that belonged to Happyland Amusement Arcade. Skateboard path. Gets used, but to me it's a bit of an eyesore. The old miniature railway down there, you can just see the track that leads up to the old zoo and fairground. So there we go, the Marine Way Bridge. That's the view heading north. Over the sea there is Lytham St Anne's, Wharton Aerodrome and Blackpool. And down there is the King's Garden Walks. We'll walk back that way later when we walk back to the car. The light's just starting to go a little bit now. The Funland amusement arcade, it always seems to be open. This is the party weekend here where it's just full of bikers come down here on a Saturday and Sunday. It's full of motorbikers and different kinds of bikes of all descriptions, and they congregate here usually at weekends. So you can imagine how busy this is in summer. Behind me now is the Marine Lake Cafe, and this place in summer is rammed. Obviously it's winter now, there's nobody here, but in summer this place is absolutely rammed. It's very hard to even get a seat here, and also every summer they have this live entertainment in from this little kiosk here, and people stand up at the top of the pier there and they listen to it. There's usually opera singing going on, a bit of Elvis Presley, that sort of thing, but it's really quite a popular place in summer. As I say, it's dead today, there's nobody here, it's winter, but I quite like it that way really. I'm just actually under the pier, and if you see those double doors behind me, now people do say that that's the entrance to where the old shop is, the old street is, that's under Neville Street. So that's what people say, that's the entrance to it, but now it's just full of flower show signage and that sort of thing in there. So that's what I've been told. How true it is, I don't really know. But there was an old street under Neville Street, so it could be possibly true. Another popular attraction in summer is the jet boat entrance. That's where the jet boat goes across the lake. And that lake is filled up by sluice gates from the sea, and they have drained it on a couple of occasions where they drained the water out of it, but it is seawater in that lake. It is a man-made lake. There's one of the bridges that go back towards the coast road where the sea is. And that's the back of the cafe we've just been to. So basically I've just been stopped by a few people who just asked me was I a YouTube blogger. I said well not really, I do have another channel, a ghost channel, so they've gone and subscribed on that channel, so they're chatting to me about ghosts and that sort of stuff. And I think over here is the miniature railway, or the start of the miniature railway. Go this way. There you go, Pleasureland miniature railway. I'm not sure if that is still running or not, to be honest, in summer. I really don't know. I'm going to try and find the entrance to the old zoo. We used to have a zoo in Southport years ago. I remember going when I was a child. It was only a small zoo. And I think this was the entrance to it. Yeah, this was the entrance to the old zoo. Southport Zoo. It was only a little zoo, and I remember you used to have animals like a cow in it and a sheep, and I think the cow was called Minnie Moo. But that's the old entrance to Southport Zoo. I think the zoo closed in 2004 as well, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that, but I think it was 2004 when that zoo finally shut for the last time. Little monument there, not sure what that is. In memory of the late William Maudsley, by members of the Southport Temperance Society, 1859. So that's it, that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching a little bit of Southport on a cold and winter's day, but it did stay dry. So if you did enjoy this video, I may be doing some more, so please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you soon.